field to work with. Instead, now you've got to call plays that won't make mistakes.
'53. Hey, we go, Shalom.
Well, looking for the first time with Ashton Genty. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
From the end zone, Smith. Short throw, caught by Rose. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Gino going to hand it to Genty. Across midfield. He's on his way. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Ashton Genty, 78 yards. And the Raiders march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. And personally, what a start for him to get in the end zone from that distance here in the first drive.
And it has the defense tearing up their defensive goals for the game, doesn't it? Because nowadays, when we talk to all the coaches, they don't talk about limiting yards per carry and those things. They just talk about limiting explosive plays, whether it's through the air or on the ground. And anything an explosive play on the ground, usually 10, 20-yard runs. This one was way more than that. They've got to go back to the drawing board and try and shut it down.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. First carry here for Ken Walker. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, 65 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Jason Myers to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he returns this to the 22.
Over 1st and 10. their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated.
There he goes left side. And they finally get him, but now before he reaches the 33-yard line. 121 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. Gino now to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Michael Mayer.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and shoot.
He's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
A loss of 6 yards. Brings up 3rd and 16.
Check 58.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Look, Jack's left. Sunday here, Sunday.
Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Smith will stay out there.
53.
The offense is going to go here on 4th down.
There we go, Sunday. We don't even sit.
Here we go on 4th. Smith. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Well, nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And he will take this one home as a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and do it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, you'll get it next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now Smith going to change the play.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard
Hey,
line.
let's go,
Now an audible here into something else. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go
He
anywhere.
was taken down behind
Looking
the line
at a
of scrimmage.
2nd and 11
It's a
now
loss
after
of
the
a yard.
loss.
Brings up 2nd and
Now
11
Smith.
at the 41-yard line.
He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. And they're lined up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line.
And a Raider 1st down.
First down, it's Genty to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Hey, on tackle, on
Second
tackle.
and 5.
The tackle made at the
13 next.
36-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Hey, Tony.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
13 next, 13 next. There we go, sir.
Once again, it's Genty. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Taken down.
They'll come
right
up
at the
facing
line.
3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Now Gino. Over the middle, he's got Thornton. But he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
It's a gain of 35.
Alert, alert.
That's another Las
Now a
Vegas.
timeout called
First
for
down.
by the offense.
First down.
They'll have
and
2
goal to go.
remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Hey, here we go. Sunday, Sunday. So what's up? Good shit. Hut. There we go, sir.
Smith keeps it on the sneak. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. His sneak successful from a yard out. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts.
Daniel
But this is a
Carlson on
copycat
for the point
league, so if
after.
it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
His kick is
Extra
good.
point by Carlson, up and good.
That ties the
And
game
we are
at
tied at 14.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here. Ken Walker with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the first quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front aside, create those gaps and holes. He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet. He recognized it.
That's a smart man. You know what else he should do? If this continues, take them all to dinner.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. From the 29, here's 2nd and 3.
There we go, sir. There we go, sir.
It's Johnson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And the Raider
Out of the gun, Smith. Short throw, caught by Bowers. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
26-yard line.
53, 53. 13X, 13X. Hey, trio left.
Smith. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. So nothing doing there.
Hey, on turbo.
It'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Throwing now is Gino.
26-yard line.
Short throw, tackled by Mayer. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. First and 10 in the red zone.
On the play.
53.
Another Las Vegas first down.
Look, Jack's left.
First and 10 at the 13.
Smith throwing again. That is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Brock Bowers, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders are an extra point away from drawing level. What a great weapon. So often, such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it, and he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we've got a tie game here, a back and forth first half.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Pushing his way through. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
It
really doesn't get much easier than the last drive. One play, and they took it all the way to the house on the touchdown run.
And you know how many times we talked about that's exactly how they drew it up, because essentially every play that's drawn up in an offensive playbook, if everyone does their job perfectly, should go for a touchdown, right? That's one that actually did. Give a little credit to those big fellas up front, too. They sprang their man for not only a big gain, but 6 points.
Here's Darwin. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. 11 yards for number 11.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
We go, set. Yo, 80.
Darwin there to throw. Going right back to Smith and Jigba. Down the left sideline. And touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 65 yards. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
Jason Myers.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit him with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give him some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get low to those guys on offense and find a way to roll through them. To get into the face of the pass. Easier said than done, though. Easier said than done. But they've got to try something, because right now, we're just cutting them to shreds.
And 10.
Now Smith. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down.
Results in a fourth down.
So on fourth down, here's A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. And they'll be set up in great starting field position here as that's out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. From the gun, it's Walker. 20, 10. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. 178 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
First and goal, Seattle.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
The red 80.
Here's Walker. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the wall. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Second and goal from the 1.
It's
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown. A.J. Barner taking it in. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14.
Raiders 21. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive.
Here we go.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. That's Thornton. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
8 yards on the
as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Tuesday. Good shoot. Lion.
Now it's Smith. Gets it downfield to Mayer. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10.
Middle. 13X.
A shotgun snap for Smith. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage able to knock that one away.
53, 53. Hold on. There goes it.
Throwing again to Smith. Short throw, that's hauled in by Mayer. He's brought down, and remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
Third and 5.
And he spikes it to stop the clock, and now if they choose, they'll have a chance at maybe a long field goal try here just before the break. Fourth down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for him, all things considered. And this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal in the late going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt.
Kickoff for Las Vegas.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know, special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
To Shaheed. And get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
22 yards.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
First down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
To throw is Darnold. Here's a diving catch right side. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And another first down.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks take a 3-touchdown lead.
For the extra point.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Raiders 21. Jason Myers.
And after the touchdown, here's
Seattle.
Myers to boot it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
49, flip it off. There we go, sit down.
Throwing is Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. He's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Here's Smith. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
A loss of 5.
No ball,
It's
no ball.
4th down.
On 4th down, Smith. Pass taken in by his big-time end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
19 yards.
Smith going to move him
And the
around.
Las Vegas first down.
They'll look to throw again. That's to Bowers once again. And he'll be corralled across midfield down to the 45.
13 more yards. That's another Raiders first down.
A run out of the game with Genty. And he fights forward for another 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
He was taken down by
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8.
a gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Hey, let's go Wednesday.
At the
Hey, it's a clip.
43-yard line.
From the gun, here's Smith. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in
Intended
front.
for Brock Bowers.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably
Brings
one he
up
wishes he
3rd
had
down
back.
And
He
8
wishes
yards to go.
it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Gino now to throw. Try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Complete to
It's a
Ashton.
loss on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Whip. Come on, shot.
They snap it to Smith. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Yellow 8. Red 80. Reset.
Darnold. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the
A
sack.
loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Back to throw, Darnold. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, pressure gets to him again. Malcolm Kuntz. He's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Now 3rd down and very long.
Red 80. We're going to set it. Reset.
Here's Darnold. And this throw will be intercepted. And a return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Darnold's pass intercepted. The Raiders take
From the
over
34
first
now,
and
here's
10
1st and 10.
At the 34-yard line.
Come on, shot.
After the interception, here's Smith. It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Thornton.
Smith's pass complete.
Here's
to
a 2nd and 8.
Thornton. 2 yards on the
Look,
pickup.
Jack Smith.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Seahawks' 31-yard line.
Now Gino. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Intended for Trey
That's
Tucker.
coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a
Brings up
lopsided
3rd
game like
down
this.
and
They are
8
not letting
yards
up.
to go.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Hey, we're going to sit. Come on, shot.
Out of the gun, Smith. Short throw. And he is going to have the Raiders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of
Hey,
15 yards. And a Raider
Again, Smith. Back in the end zone. Can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the
leads to
effort hasn't
2nd
lapsed
and 10.
one bit. If the offense wants wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Middle. Green egg shot.
Here's Smith. This is caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ashton Jeanty. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Seahawks 42, Raiders 28.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Seahawks looks like they've recovered. They have. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers.
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably line this all the way before snapping it on second down.
At the 40-yard line.
Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll get it down here to the 43. And Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Red lady. Yo, lady. It's hot.
Here's Darnold. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Raiders are right back in this football game. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. The time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well.
10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, alert!
Throwing now is Gino. The ball comes out on the hip, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Hey, here we go. 13 net. 53. Come on, shot.
Smith. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, shot. Hey, let's go, Wiz. Green egg shot. Alert. Lion. There we go, son.
Smith's going to throw it. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up by Mickey Monroe. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Seahawks
on the counter. And they'll get him down here at about the 42. Well, 207 yards rushing for him now to this point.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
36-yard line.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now it's Darnold. Now he'll tuck this and run. Oh, Darnold loses it. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Here we go, son. Ready? It's up.
Darnold now to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
3rd down is the down. Both sides know they absolutely have to win. And the name of the game for the defense is pressure on the quarterback. But pressure on the quarterback with contact, that's how you end up winning it.
Here we go, son. Yellow 80. Red 80. Reset.
They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And down he goes. Brought down the Raiders sack. So the victory here for Seattle. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started